Yes, please.
Sound speed.
One apple, take one mark.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday, you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry. Hold it, now I'm watching a hoodwink. Does it make you stop think?
We formed Just Giggle It. We're all from UCB. We took a 201 class together.
We had just done our second class at the Upright Citizens Brigade.
So you have one of those like things you can hang and get the good parking spots, right?
I do.
That is awesome.
All past that now.
And I met Piper and Yuka and Brian and Julian and Mal and Alex and Allison. There was a lot of people at the beginning.
And I remember our teacher saying to us, you guys are close. Not like moving in with each other close, but I'd say maybe a timeshare in the summer close.
We met and we really clicked. Basically, our whole class really clicked. And then one of our members, Yuka,
She's the Asian one.
I'm so sorry. After the show, kind of like food, drink time.
She was like, hey, she was kind of drunk. She was like,
She was a little tipsy, and she was like, I've got all this camera equipment.
I have all this equipment that I can get, and we can film a bunch of stuff, and you guys should write because you're so funny. And me and Piper were like, yes.
Heck yeah. And so we started shooting, and that was the form of it.
We formed Just Giggle It.
I got involved with Just Giggle It because Joshua Thomas, who is the founder of Just Giggle It, happens to be my roommate. So I was born into royalty.
It's the rock in the building. Khalid, Ramel, Terrell in the house.
So when we started Just Giggle It, we had several girls in there. And I think only Mal Smith, the blonde, had, and so she didn't act that much, though. So it was like, we need to get some tatas up in Just Giggle It.
I got involved with Just Giggle It because I'm from San Antonio, and that's where, Josh and Sagar and all that are from. And I moved up here, in September, and they're like, hey, Jamie. Hey, and I was like, what's up, guys? And they said, you want to join some sketch comedy? And started doing improv, and I decided, yes, I would like to.
Hi, Thomas. Would you like something to eat?
I met Joshua Thomas and Sagar over at the Next Stage and Monkey Butler. We all did improv together, and the guys were hilarious. We hit it off, and I really enjoyed hanging out with them. And they decided to start this great sketch group, and I remember getting invited to the first meeting and reading through a few sketches, and it was really funny. It was a great group.
I remember the first time that he was going to come to one of our meetings, and Sagar was like, you guys don't understand. When Mark comes, he's just going to make you happy. And then we were like, okay, who the hell is this weird dude? And then he shows up, and I was like, oh, I get it.
Having him around is just it brings you up, and we get excited. We always say, Sagar and me, that we would bang him if we were chicks because we have so much love for that guy. It's crazy.
I usually come in and I'll do little bit parts here and there.
He's funny no matter what he does.
Wow, it's nice to meet you. Gosh, you're gorgeous.
What's his favorite actor ever played Batman? Better not be Clooney.
You want a rose, babe?
I'll take all of them. I'll put them right there. I'll put them right here in my pants. I'll put them right here in my blouse.
Mom! Oh! Oh!
Alex Poncio is I've developed such a bromance because he was my roommate for so long. He came to Just Giggle It. He actually wasn't a part of Just Giggle It when it started. He was in the first sketch we filmed.
Yeah!
But it was just because we needed an actor. But then he was just bored at home one day when I was going to a meeting, and I was like, hey, man, you want to come with us? With him and Sagar and I. And he was like, yeah, I'll go. And then he just became part of the group, like a permanent part.
He just knows funny. He's got a great look for everything he does, you know. He is just a fucking funny guy.
Up top.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm about.
Jason Ramlow came in, I think, around our 10th sketch and became our DP from then on out. And he was just great. He killed it. You know, he has the mindset like, hey, we're shooting sketches. We need to do it as good as possible, as fast as possible.
Jason finally started to become more of a actor, more of a player with us. He's directing and writing now.
George, showers are not the priority right now, okay? Surviving is the priority.
A lot of DPs I've worked with, even when shooting sketches, are like, man, well, I want to make this look so cinematic. And, you know, if it fits the sketch and that's what's going to be funny, it being cinematic, I understand that. But aside from that, it just needs to be wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, because we shoot 7 at a time in a weekend.
All right, camera's rolling.
2 apple, take 1, marker.
All right. All right, guys. So on action, remember to follow it this way.
Follow it which way?
Follow it like from...
start at that last light there?
Yeah, start at the last light.
Uh-huh.
And then count in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just Giggle It shoots are insane. We always schedule so much, and so it's a lot of it's a tight schedule. I usually get on everybody's ass about time because I produce all the sketches along with Josh.
Typical Just Giggle It shoot is like a week of stress for myself and Piper typically in the past. What we do is we produce everything, so we have to get locations and crew and crafts and props and wardrobe. And now we're starting to delegate all that stuff, so it's a lot better.
I basically do whatever someone tells me to do. So I act in whatever ones I act in, and then when I'm not acting in them, I'm usually doing the slate. Scene 1, Batman, take 1. 2, Calamari. 1, Baratheon. 2, Dinglehopper. 4, Dominatrix. 1, Catmandu. Scene 4, Cahuenga, take 1. Or telling everybody to shut up.
It's so much fun. When you show up, everybody's just so nice and everybody wants to be there. I mean, none of us we're not making any money, so we're there to have fun.
They're fun, I think.
It is essentially 8 projects taking place over 48 hours with very little time in the middle to gather your brain. It's insane. We put so much work into one weekend a month so that we're ahead of the wave of releases.
We start off early in the morning and in the wee hours of the night whenever it's done. And we film, we go. But we also have fun at the same time. That's what I love about it.
It's crazy town.
They're fun, but it's more like we have 12 hours to get a lot accomplished.
It's long days, but they go by so fast, and everybody's really funny. I'm not saying it because I love them or anything. I just think these people are like genuinely funny.
Electrifying. I got chills. And they're multiplying.
Oh, gosh.
Am I out of shot?
Like,
jeez.
It's disease-free porn. Satan's very misunderstood, I feel. He's a very nice guy once you get to know him. He's just a little scary looking. He was once God's most beautiful angel.
Alex, one more really fast.
Just Giggle It started with me, Piper, and Yuka, essentially, kind of like the 3 co-captains and producing everything. And then Yuka kind of left us.
My name is Yuka. I founded Just Giggle It, but I am no longer here.
Because she got really busy. And it was just me and Piper, and I remember the first shoot where we were like, okay, are we still going to do this? And she was like, yeah, you know, we'll get it done, and it'll just be me and you, and we'll do more. And honestly, you know, I have a lot of drive, and I do a lot of work in Just Giggle It. But I feel that if it wasn't for her having the same drive as me, I wouldn't be motivated to do it.
Piper. Oh, I love Piper. She is so funny because I think when I first met Piper, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is a gorgeous model. She's hilarious. She's a great actress. And she's so professional. Like, she's like, helps get things going.
You know, she's such a hard worker. She takes everything so seriously. She stresses herself out to get sick at almost every shoot, which says a lot about her, you know. And but she's also really funny. And the thing that I love about Piper more is that she's hot and funny, which is rare.
I love Piper to death. I would suck her dick if she asked me to. No, I'm just kidding. Piper, she's good at everything she does.
912, I predict you have an emergency.
You can call me Mom.
Oh, Mom.
Yeah, Dad, I mean, when was the last time we took a shower? The CDC? That was like 10 months ago.
Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so
Just Giggle It would not exist without Piper Hinson. And, you know, I would imagine that she would say the same about me. I don't remember exactly if she did when she was filming her interview.
Josh is, he's the person I talk to the most in the group. We do all the producing of all the sketches.
I love Josh Thomas. I used to be in San Antonio, Texas, and he was there. And I remember, you know, just watching his stuff. I was just like, this guy is ridiculously good at writing and everything like that.
Josh is a mastermind. I've told him this so many times. He's a Renaissance man. He's a phenom. He does everything. He writes, he directs, he acts.
Always on it. He, you know, is like down to get anything, whatever needs to be done to do it. He'll be there and he'll do it. Really hard worker, great editor, writer. He's couldn't exist without him.
Who is even taking these pictures? How is this even happening right now? Ugh!
Barbara suffers from a disease that plagues 1 in 5 women in America. 1 in 5!
I will not have my roses held by that thing you call your wife.
My Metapod always uses Harden.
What are you doing out here, son? It's after midnight.
Sugar. Spice. And everything nice.
Joshua Thomas, wow! Another Joshua Thomas grand slam. That's what I say every time Josh knocks a sketch out of the park. When he came and was talking about these different sketches he has, like Pitchin' Jackie or like the Space Jam one, or like all these ones, he nails each part of it. Like, that's what I love seeing is he'll write it, he'll direct it, he'll act in it, and it'll be solid.
And, you know, it's the greatest thing to be around people who have the same drive as you and want to make funny stuff. And honestly, like, it feels so good because I know that we're making great stuff. And, you know, it's just, as everybody who sees it, you know, gives that admiration and, you know, applause for what we do. And it's so well appreciated because everyone works so hard.
He's always thinking about how we can be better. I don't think I've seen him just sit back, take a break, and be like, I think we got this, guys. He's thinking the next level, and that's where we're headed, and I'm all for it, man.
Just Giggle It is Josh's baby. It is his creation. A lot of this is coming out of his experience doing work in the past, and it shows. You know, he's got a lot of perspective, and I see great things coming out of what he wants this to become, which is going to be, with the work that we've all been putting into it, a fantastic operation. And Just Giggle It's going to be a household name.
He adds everything that I don't add.
Wow, just giggle it. Kooky characters, wacky pop culture, references. Keep up, cause this choo-choo train of comedy is a chugging.